work with a lot of athletes. Who's your favorite?
Favorite for what? There's old athletes the coolest, and the one I promote the most is Dr. J. And it started when I was 12. I was a ball boy for the San Diego Clippers because they practiced at the Jewish Center in San Diego in the 70s, and the head sports guy at the center was friends with my mom, and I begged him every day to get me the ball boy job, and I got it. And the first game that I went at 12 years old, 4'6", 78 pounds, was a Lakers-Clippers game, and they put me in the visiting locker room, and Kareem Abdul Jabbar was a complete jerk to me. Now, I made a couple mistakes because it was my first day, but he yelled at me. He called me boy. I went home crying, and I wanted to quit. And my mom said, you can quit at the end of the season. When we start something, we finish it. I'm sorry. So the next game is the Sixers and Clippers. I get the visitor locker room. I'm completely gun shy, especially of the superstar. And who approaches me? The doc, Julius Erving, Dr. J, and I almost flinch physically. And he takes his gigantic hand, the biggest hand maybe I've ever seen in my life, and he puts it on my back, and he says, son, do you see all those socks over there in my locker? Can you go get those for me, son? I said, yes, sir. I ran over and I got 6 pairs of socks. He said, how many feet do I have? And I looked down and I said, 2, sir. He said, then why the hell they give me 6 socks? You ever think about that? I was like, I don't know. He said, do you have any brothers or sisters? And then he asked me their names and he signed them all and he gave me the socks. Now, years later, I'm running the most notable sports agency. I'm on CNBC. I'm on NBC. I'm on Fox Business, all for sports marketing and sports agentry. And they asked me the question, who's your favorite athlete of all time? The question you just asked me. And guess what? Dr. J. And I tell Dr. J the first time I start doing business with him, the story about being kind to your future self. I said, the difference between you and Kareem Abdul Jabbar is that you had no reason to be nice to me the same as he was. And he had no idea, nor did you, that I'd be one of the leading sports executives in the world someday with a platform that people would respect, that people would listen to the story about who you are, the kindest of all athletes I've ever met.